Ladies and gentlemen, this is my video today. I'm talking to protect society. Brothers and sisters, leaders, he have a responsibility to protect our society. Leaders that don't want violence, I believe he can protect society violence. Leaders that don't care violence, he want violence, I believe he is not protect society violence. This is my example. I hear today to TV, morning, and now. I hear they're talking 12 months. 12 months, they're planning to do terrorism. Australia. I hear in the morning. And then now, like 30 minutes ago, I hear someone on him, he talking. 12 months they'll be terrorism Australia. And the woman, she asked him, this woman, she was talking. She asked him, is a freedom? This woman, she answering him, she said no. They are not freedom, they are abuses. She's saying they are abuses. Now to me, when she answering him this question, this woman, she's saying they are not freedom, they are abuses. I'm going to note that this woman, she know very well. She know very well this terrorism, why they want to come. To me, leaders, he protect our society. Is easy to protect this Australia, not how terrorism. The leaders is don't care about violence, is not protect society violence, is not going to protect society this problem. This problem is terrorism. They attack everybody. They attack Muslims, they attack Christians, they attack people that don't have religion, and they attack all cultures. They attack all cultures. They attack all tribes. I believe this is the responsibility of Prime Minister. To think we can solve this country. This is the violence. This is my example. I repeat again. John Howard, he started with the war, violence. Afghanistan, Iraq. He been fighting outside the country. John Howard, he protect our society, our country, not to have violence. He fighting our country not to have violence. John Howard was the feel pain our country not to have, inside the country not to have violence. Why I told you, leaders, him when he want to protect your country not to have violence, he will protect. When he don't care violence, he bring our country violence, he's not going to protect this violence. Ask yourself why to join Howard there was not, we were, Australia was don't have this violence. Him when he was here, this abuses, him he was saying no, I'm not fighting Muslim, I'm fighting Saddam. I'm not fighting Muslim, I'm fighting Al-Qaeda. Him he was a protector our country, not have this violence terrorism. And I believe John Howard, he moved Australia, they don't have terrorism. He moved government, Australia, we don't have terrorism. To me, my experience, government, and if you talk with them, to protect Australia, not to have this violence, is not going to, this government is not going to listen. And they'll come back and they'll start to looking you to cause you problem. We were not out talking. Everywhere we were, leaders, they are responsible to protect our society, to make them together, not to have violence. And everywhere we were around the world, leaders, when he want to bring violence to our society, he will bring violence to our society. When the leaders, he respect our countries that don't want our country to have violence, and he respect society, he will protect society to make them together, not to have violence. Now to me, I'm not believing with this government they'll take action to protect society, this violence, terrorism. Already a woman, she give you two information. One, she ask him, is the freedom? She said no, abuses. Meaning freedom, they were talking about me. Me, I'm talking about freedom. Meaning this woman, she was thinking they're talking about me, I'm talking freedom. Meaning na yemo she have information to know freedom they can attack him. They can attack him, they call him terrorism, and they start to attack him with terrorism. And when she told him with the abuses, already this abuses, already the abuses me. The abuses me everything. Now on this I can say, it's not me. Now you can say, if it's not me, I can be quiet to talking to another people to see we can solve this violence. We need Australia to be comfortable in the street. We need Australia neighbors to be comfortable to close each other. To me, we need to close each other. This is leaders. To me, since I started to talk with them, how I hear they're talking, they don't have experience to make society together. And I think they're not visit John Howard to talk with her, to ask him how we can do this. They not to visit John Howard to ask him how we can do this violence. Already me not first time I give them experience. And already na them they know they say is abuses. Meaning one of the abuses is them, they can bring this problem. Terrorism to come from abuses. And already na them the abuses is them, na them they can abuse is them because they want to do terrorism. Already na them they don't want to do terrorism. Abuses the people he abuses, he can abuse a lot of kinds. To me, since they've been these leaders, they don't have experience to make society together, them to be together, to close each other. Them they thinking abuses each other. They protect Australia and they protect society. Abuses they are not protect society, they are not protect Australia. No, anyway, and they have good language. They have how are you, fine. They talk each other, they greet each other, they have violence. No one they not talk each other, they not respect each other, they abuse each other with the language. First is the violence is the language. This is my example. I give you to show you leaders. When he wants to make society together, he will make society together. When he don't want to make society together, he will make society separate. Society they don't understand. They no judge them to know why this they come. Them they start to join this violence. They don't know. They don't know. They don't have experience to judge them ourselves, to decide them ourselves. Now, who going to solve this violence? Australia. And to me, Australia is easy to solve this violence. Terrorism is easy to solve violence. Every violence. Control crime is easy. Sex slave is easy to solve this violence. Now this is all violence. Now when you look, they not solve. They don't have they don't care to solve women in the sex slave and control crime. You think they solve this terrorism violence? They're not going to solve this terrorism violence. Already they bring them violence, terrorism. Women, she say, with abuses. Terrorism, they want to come about abuses. I want to tell you, they don't have experience. They don't want to hear us we talking. Government to make society together to stop this violence. Every violence, terrorism, everything. When they have experience to solve this violence, terrorism, already they know with abuses. Now this is my question: how you know this terrorism to 12 months they attack, and already you know they come about abuses. Now how you're going to stop terrorism? First, you will not stop these abuses, and already you know these abuses they bring terrorism. This is my question to them. This is my question to all around the world society. They say, they ask him, freedom, one woman, she asked another woman, freedom, is the freedom they want to bring violence? She said no, abuses. Now she know these people, they want to do terrorism, the abuses them. Now how government is going to protect society this terrorism? First is not start to protect them these abuses. Meaning he want to attack them. They never do anything, meaning to continue to abuse them twice. To abuse them. He knows they have abuses, and another this to protect them. They want to come to attack them. To 12 months, they attack them. They never do anything. Now to me is abuses twice. One is the leaders, he wants to make society together, and he feel pain, I can't not have this violence to protect all the society in the street, not to cause them a problem. He come first, he attack these abuses, he protect them these abuses. And he finished to protect them these abuses. And he talk with them. He say, I know some people that abuses them. I blame them. He shows them government, he attack them. And after he starts to work with them to see if they change. If they change, they start to be comfortable with them. This is my experience he have to do. Already they know they want to attack about abuses. Now already they have these two information some of the abuses them. Now government, when he want to make society together, not to protect society, this terrorism, he attack these abuses. And when he finished to attack them, to blame them, and he come these people, he told them, these people, they've been the abuses them, we blame them now, we put them in a court. He gave them this information. And he be government, he be quiet, he started to work with them to see if they want to continue. If they want to continue to attack again. Now to me, when I repeat again, when he asked a woman, she asked him, is a freedom, meaning this woman, he asked him freedom, meaning he have information they want to attack me. And that is the truth, they want to attack me. When I talk to you to social media, people they like you, like the people they like my page, they follow my page. I don't know them, they don't know me. I give you example to social media. These people that abuses, they have a lot of training to abuse. Them they can open Facebook, not social media. They put photo someone he have, is a wanted. When they finish to put someone who is a wanted, and them they have every move. They have movie terrorism, they have movie war, they have everything. They come, they start to show you terrorism movie. And when you start to watching today and tomorrow to watching, they start to say you get you training yourself terrorism. That is the true story. I'm talking to the story. One day, one man he followed me to social media, and when he followed me, he said, "Can you follow me back?" No, I say, I follow him back. And another day he come to my social media. He's no talking. He's no talking. And he go. Another day he come, he's not talking with me. He start to show me terrorism video. When he was showing me terrorism video, I look, he started to do it with the restrict. I cut this video and I shut him, don't follow him again. Now to me, experience I get this day is these people, they want to attack me. Them, they put photo, they use another photo. And these people, they show me video, it was another, it was not this photo for video, for following. Why I going, when I look him, he show me. This he was the show me, he was the show another, he was the follow me to photo. This photo there was another people. And him, he was the show me this, he was another people. Now this is all abuses. To looking someone to want to attack him to make him a business. And the society, when they hear, they say, is it true? He watching this video. To me, someone is not, to me, the someone is not allowed to blame someone, something he watching to social media. He watching social media. Is a lot of people, they put a video, he come, he show you link, and when you're going to open the link, you find the people he dancing, he wearing nothing. He's not wearing clothes. Now someone he send you a message, when you're going to open this message, you find he do sex him or herself. Everything. Now he send you a message, you find he show you another movie. And you are into you watching, when you see you watching, you are not interested to watching this. This is all politicians, they know. They know. Now when you talk with them they don't want you to talking, they want you to be quiet. Look now, woman, she talking, she was talking in a video, in a TV, she say is abuses. Now when I'm talking in the abuses, the government, they have first to know why this they want to come to solve this problem, not to come. And they say, me, I'm not talking. Me, I'm talking in my country to be comfortable in the street. To be comfortable everywhere. To protect society. To be together. Better to have violence, neighbors, each other, not to have violence, government leaders. Violence, each other, they easy to end. violence politician to going to end until he'll end this violence. Him herself, he'll stop this violence. When him is not stop this violence, another he'll come. He'll stop this violence. When another he'll come is different to protect society. Another he'll come. He'll stop this violence. As you are not going to stop this to stop this violence. As you are not going to stop this problem, they not come to us. Now, when we will be quiet, this problem they come to us. You walk street, you go to get sun outside, not to do exercise. This problem they come to you, and already you are quiet. What is the meaning? You don't care. You don't know this problem they can attack you. Now you have to know politicians to bring violence to go to end this violence not easy. I show you my country. Our politicians they have to risk to bring violence, and they have to risk to challenge leaders na him to thinking with the true. To thinking to 10 million is society government. You think when everybody is going to use their high experience, now you when you hear you think with the true. Now this is my country.
Not some political hate campaign and subversive utterances made by a section of Ugandans who, with the help of external forces, are bent on destabilizing the country and dividing Ugandans along tribal sentiments. These people believe that they can achieve their objective through different ways and means, but the recent one is they are saying that they are going to mar the swearing-in ceremony of the president-elect come 12th May 2021. Intelligence has picked information to this effect, and as I'm going to show you, we have confiscated posters or placards with words 1st May kusiiba tugobe abahima and tajja kulayira n'omuganda afugeko. Byenjogerako yenno tajja kulayira n'omuganda afugeko nga 1st May kusiiba tugobe abahima.
Now, this is how violence politicians bring violence. To me, this politician here, now this politician back home my country, now this is my new country, this is all the same. Now you see, they have papers like this, and not one band. Here, every paper they show you like 3 times, 4 times. Every paper they have a band like this, Now this paper he talking, president he want to the vote now he want to next month, I think 14. He's going to he have a party to be president again. Now this he bring this paper. They saying they want to kick to country Abaima. Now you when you hear they talking this, you saying with the true, this is the paper. People another party they writing this paper. And in you think is the true. This another party, they start to bring racism. This is the he doing is the them herself the writing this paper. Abahima, to put this, to say they want to kick Abahima, meaning to want to make to show another tribes, another nguze doing racism, and to want to attack another Western, another tribes, and to want to attack all people. And na government, na those police, soldiers, to start to corruption, to start to attack a society, and after to take her money to them. Now this is my question. President is Abahima. In Uganda, Abahima is to 1,000 people. Is Abahima is not 5 people. To 1,000, there are not 5 people. Abahima. There is Kasmoro group. Kasmoro culture is very small. Now ask yourself why he been president, and Abahima they are not to 1,000, they are not 5%. Why they support him to be leaders, and they are not big tribe? When they have racism, they not support him. Now they want to do this to show they want to fighting all Abahima, and to bring violence to attack all everybody, and to start the corruption. Those in war, they're doing a lot of corruption. The corruption government money, the corruption society money. Now they're happy about this violence. Now I want to ask you a question. Uganda, I want to ask them a question. Now leaders here, now leaders Uganda, I need them to answering my question. Why he want to bring soldiers? He want to bring soldiers Tanzania to this day to be there. Why he want to bring soldiers Tanzania? Uganda, they don't have soldiers. Uganda, they don't have police. I believe Uganda, when they have small soldiers, not small police, they are not under 2 million. This is my question, why he want to bring soldiers Tanzania. Uganda, they have war, front war, they're fighting with guns. Why he want to bring soldiers overseas? Uganda, they don't have war. This is my question. I ask another question. Why he want to bring these soldiers Uganda, they don't have war? To me, no. I know. Now he's not trust. Now this time he's not trusty soldiers Uganda. He look now him when he look this, I told you they are not 5%, 5% to 1,000, and he look in soldiers Abahima, they are not 5% to 1,000 soldiers. They are not 1,000. To 100, they are not 5%. They are not 10% Abahima soldiers. Now him to bring soldiers Tanzania, he knows this when they started to shooting people, when they against they started shooting them, he knows this there. Lot of they have brothers there, they have sisters there, they have mothers there. He's thinking they're not going to shooting them. Now he decided to want to bring violence, to bring soldiers overseas. Them when he take order shoot them to shoot. This is the meaning. This is the when he want to the day he want to be president again. When they start to against, meaning these soldiers Tanzania, them to be in front with these people against. When he told them shoot them, meaning them they shoot. Why? These people they don't have relative with them. Is this I told you, leaders when he want to bring violence in her country, he bring. When he don't want, he want to correct to protect her country not to be violence, he protect them. When he want to make them separate, not to close each other society, he do with this. This is all people leaders. We talking. Why am I talking? We talking when this government they don't want to listen to us. Another politician na them they listen. When them they listen, they look na them they don't have power to change now. Them when they come na them they can follow us, they change. They change. Like look now they change John Howard, how he was a used politician is now is the politician is a different. I believe when he was a John Howard, he was talking, you know, I'm fighting with the Muslim. I was fighting with the Muslim, now I'm not fighting. I was fighting with Saddam, now I'm not fighting with the Muslim. Like before he was talking. Now you, when you will be quiet, you say don't want to talk. Before, the first to kill Muslim Uganda. And the Christian, another religion, they be quiet. Now they start Catholic, they kill them, leaders of religion. Now they start to talk. Oh, say no, you kill religion, no, you kill before you kill Muslim, now you kill Catholic, now Catholic they die poison, like Muslim they die poison. Now look. When you will be quiet, I told you, you can understand when they can come to you. Look how they start. Before you was here, they give them poison leaders or religion, and the Catholics they was quiet, they was saying, no, not us. Now they come to them, now them they start talking. You killing a lot of people, original, you killing Muslim, now you killing Catholic, and now tomorrow you're Protestant, another religion, and them they start talking. And another religion, and them they finished talking. They have another religion. Now them they kill them. They say, no, you kill us, you kill Muslim, and now we starting us to die. Now you are Australia, you're waiting this. And when the problem this problem they attack you, what you're going to protect you, you have to show Prime Minister. We have a responsibility to stop abuses, government abuse, training society to abuse each other. We'll stop violence, we'll be comfortable. You, when you're scared to talking, to answering them, and you know they want to attack, like this woman, he asked him, is the freedom, meaning is me. Meaning me, they attack me everywhere, social media. They bring me with small guy. Them they open social media parents, and they bring small children to talk with me. 10 years, 12 years, 10, 13 years, and they cover them, they put them, cover the wedding like this. Me to talk with them. Them to attack me. Why been I doing sex harassment younger children? This is like an example. I show you. One of ministers, the saying he do sex harassment women, and again they say he abuses men. Now how he do sex harassment to one of phone, sex harassment women, and after he abuses the men to this phone. This is my question. To me, him to go to talk with the woman she first she follow him and the man he was no to follow these ministers. There was a business to make him sexy, to charge him sexy harassment. Like me, I have my phone. When I talk, sorry, I'll give you experience. One day, I meet a woman from Uganda. She give me phone number. She say call me. Sometimes to talk together. I say okay. She give me phone number. I give him a phone number. This is the story like a minister's. He apologized. When I give him a phone number, he give me phone number after like 4 days. I said no, call him. I was new here, Carleton. I said no, call him. Talk with her. When I call him, phone. When he received this phone. When I finished to receive this phone, I said, sorry, it's a longer number. And another day, I said, call him again. I call him, and in the phone he said, this man he received this phone number again. And after I say, it's a longer number, I shut. And this woman, she was working in a Royal Melbourne Hospital. When I was going to my doctor is there, I meet her, this woman. I saw I call you twice. Man, he received a phone. And before she was told me she live alone, she don't have any people he live with him. He said, when you call on me, we'll talk each other, to talk each other, not to bullying. Not to bullying. When I talk with you, I know you know me. I'm from Uganda, and you are from Uganda. Sometimes to have someone you talk with him on the phone. I say yes. And after when I meet her, I ask him, I call you twice. You man, he received my phone. He said, no, I don't have a man. I open the phone. I said, this is the phone for you. I say yes, it's my phone. I show him this phone. People he received my phone twice. I say you are no look. I call someone he receive, not someone I call again, not someone he receive, and she said, I said She said, I don't know who received my phone, and now me I going to know this woman. She want to make me business. You can find she have communication with the embassy Uganda. And when I take another 6 months, I going to get through. She's friendly with the embassy Uganda. To me, government you have to protect our society. They're not allowed to charge society in the social media. In the bullying to social media, they're talking with someone. To social media with people People you can get follows, a lot of follows, they follow your page and they start to hug you, to be friendly. You don't know them. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know what the hard job they're doing. Now when you will be quiet, you say don't want to do it. Now you will be like these two three original. Catholic and another original and Muslim, how they were the first they start there and they be quiet. And not me. And when they come to them, now them they say no, not me. And another they come and them, and now they say, oh, you did this, you did this. Now you be quiet. They'll be to you. Me, I'm talking to be all of society to street to be comfortable. Not to neighbors to be comfortable. You don't know your neighbor how he can bring violence to attack you. We need to be comfortable. Government have a responsibility to protect us. If they don't have experience they don't have experience to make society together. They doing is they know they don't want society to close each other. Like my country now, they're doing this. They know they don't want to make peace country. They need them in this violence. Them they get profit there. Corruption. They get corruption. Now this year, when we have violence, I think na them they get corruption. They have corruption. They get there. When they don't have corruption there. They protect society this violence. Already na them you hear they're talking to thief. They want to do terrorism about abuses. Brother, better you to have abuses with your neighbor, not abuses to come to government leaders to bring us abuses. Leaders to bring abuses to revenge each other. Then we are not going to solve this problem until he'll stop this problem. And going to stop this problem, they finish to be permanent. They don't have experience. How many years they living with Aboriginal? They never get experience to close each other. Already they have each other children. They make children each other. Now another he can tell the young Aboriginal. You say no, he's a white. They finish to make children each other. Now until now they don't want they can't thinking to close each other. How many years? Leaders not for one culture. Leaders have to protect our society in equal. Leaders have to protect our society, our region in equal. Look, Jesus. I want original to tell me. He say, help you Catholic. Nali love you Catholic. Nali Protestant tell me. He say to love Protestant. Nali Muslim tell me Jesus. He say love Muslim. Tell me Muhammad. He say love Muslim. No, they told you love your neighbor. Love your people. Like your people, like you like yourself. Na politician he have to know is like this. Him the politician is a leader for all the people that live in the country. Bye bye. Share with the Prime Minister this video. And Uganda, share my video to everybody. This is my video. This is the message to Prime Minister Scott Morrison Australia and the leaders Uganda. To me, I want you Uganda president. I want you to make peace in your country. Don't thinking to bring the soldiers that to Tanzania, Uganda. You coming from Tanzania with soldiers. Now you want to bring again soldiers Tanzania, Uganda. Again, you want to go back to Tanzania? To me, I don't want you to go back. I need you to have peace with your society. Them to make peace with you, now you to make peace. To think you can solve this violence. Them to protect you like you been you protect them. And when you been you protect them bad way, I need them not to revenge you. I don't want you to revenge you. We need to think Uganda we can make peace, no war, no refugees again.